Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's the bastard child of the fighting game genre. It's a party game, it's like 22 years old, and these fucking old people won't stop playing it. Smash Bros. Melee is also a proving ground for your skill, to show who you are, to show what you can be. And a big part of this is what stage you choose. The stage you choose says a lot about you, a lot about how you're gonna play, a lot about what you know about the game. So we're gonna rank these stages by how fun they are, how nice they look, how competitive they can be, maybe if it applies, and how much of a loser you look like if you keep picking it. We're starting off hot here with Battlefield. If you play this stage, you live in New York, you care about a neutral start, you're a competitor. You want the most pure, honest, skill-based video game you can possibly get. You're probably a spacey player, or you're gonna play as Samus and just go down and wall jump between the little gap in the bottom of the stage. Battlefield's a pretty good stage. It has shit ledges, you die to them constantly. Other than that, it's a very even, competitive experience. I think Battlefield has to go solidly into the A tier. It's also pretty nice looking. It's got this big magic fucking orb, wizard's orb, the fucking little crystal ball on the bottom. Big Blue. If you play Big Blue, you're a fucking Chad. Easy S tier stage. Every single day of the week. You're just fucking jumping from car to car, kicking at people. You know, you hit the stage, you go flying, you're trying to jump back up onto the cars. It's like a fucking action movie. It's like a Fast and Furious sequence. All the cars look badass. The music's fucking awesome. Yeah, easy S tier stage. Probably one of the best stages in the game. Brinstar. This stage smells bad. It's got these weird, like, squidgy bits in the middle. It's got a big fucking testicle in the background. A big scrotum. If you're into that, I guess that could be cool. If you play the stage, you probably smell like what the stage smells like. You know, sulfur, mustard gas, maybe a little body odor. I think I'm gonna put Brinstar right into the C tier. This stage, I don't even remember what this stage is called. But it's fucking crazy. You play the stage, you probably look like a guy from The Matrix. It looks cool, and you know, you're in a big fucking volcano or something, so I'm gonna put it in C tier as well, right there next to Brinstar. Corneria, easy S tier. This is the fucking proving ground right here. If you want to talk about the proving grounds in Melee, this is the one. You've got that fucking rest clip, that OG rest clip if you know you know. The fun box on the side, you go there, you just get the shit kicked out of you, you wall tech 50 times, take 300%. And then you've got the super fun box on the left, and you can blow that shit up. You sit down there, easy S tier. If you play FD, you have sweat running down your forehead at all times. You are constantly fucking wet when you play. It's disgusting. You're at the point where you're accumulating a pool at the bottom of your chair. Other people probably have to move away from you because it's a hazard. It's incredibly swingy. The matchups here just get fucked up. You play a Fox Ditto on this stage, you're not even playing neutral. You play against Marth on this stage, you're not even playing melee. You play against Falco on this stage, you're playing a fucking bullet hell game. I just feel crusty on this fucking stage. I don't feel good. It's also a landmark of competitive melee. I think B tier is pretty solid for it. Flat Zone. If you play Flat Zone, you're fucking old. It's got a whole bunch of shit going on. You got fucking like wrenches and shit falling from the sky. The platforms are constantly changing. But this stage feels like horse shit because you die at 20 off the side. It's just a fucking joke. Every time you die, you feel cheated. But it's also one of the most unique stages in the game. I think I'm gonna have to put it right at the top of C tier. Fountain of Dreams. I think I'm gonna piss some people off with this. A lot of people fucking hate Fountain of Dreams because it's in the competitive rule set, but it has a lot of shit that people find annoying. Nobody likes the moving platforms. If you're colorblind like Cody Schwab, you probably have a terrible time on this stage. This is my favorite competitive stage in the entire rule set. I think it's beautiful. The waterfalls everywhere, the beautiful glistening iridescent water. Fountain of Dreams looks like the inside of Kirby. It's like a candy store. I think it's gotta go right up there with the big boys, personally. Easily my favorite competitive stage. If you play Fourside, you're Ryan Gosling. You listen to slowed and reverbed edits of songs. You probably wear tech wear with your fucking ninja fit pants with the bottoms tucked under your socks. You're that kind of guy. It's a pretty stage though, and it's got that cool UFO that shows up. It's super fucking slippery. So I'm gonna put it as a solid B tier, right above Final Destination. Great Bay is a weirdo stage. If you're down there on that little bottom platform, you know, underneath the bubble house, whatever it is, you and your opponent are beating the fuck out of each other down there. If you play Great Bay, you're a marine biologist. Great Bay it's okay. It goes in B. If you play greens, you're probably 12. I don't have anything too big to complain about, but it also just isn't much of a standout for me. Let's throw it right in C tier. Temple, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I've been talking about Proving Ground this whole video. This is where men are fucking made. We're gonna make a chart here. If you stay in this part of the stage, you are a pussy. You're scared to live. You're scared to dream. You're the worst kind of person. If you hang out in here, you scare me. I don't know what you're planning. I don't know why you need this small of a space. Why won't you fucking leave? Just come down here. You might even be more scared than the guys up here, to be honest with you. If you're hanging out around here, in this little area, you know, maybe you need a break from the bottom. Maybe you're a bit new to the hard life of the world. I understand. It's a tough world, because that tough world, where that tough world really shows up, is fucking down here. If you're living down here, you are fighting for your life. This is a fucking war zone. You probably look like that kid from Come and See. If you're a true temple enjoyer, you are in the green zone for the entire match. This is where men are made. Easy S tier, right at the top, probably the best stage in the game. Icicle Mountain is dog shit. Don't ever pick this stage. Jungle Japes is one of the best looking stages in the game. You go here, you're like Crocodile Dundee. I feel like you wear and one shorts. But I like this stage a lot. It's very pretty. Easy A tier. If you play on Congo Jungle, your name is Rishi. That's pretty much it. Honestly. B tier. Both the Mushroom Kingdom stages, they're dog shit. This should have stayed how it was in Smash 64. I don't know, you're probably 9. Mute City, S tier. All the same reasons as Big Blue, except everything's coming at you instead of you coming at it. You could fucking knock people into cars that are cut. This is a motor vehicle accident simulator. Easy S tier, right up there with Big Blue. I don't know which one's better. I don't think it matters. They're on par for me. If you play Dreamland, you are a fucker. You probably play Puff. I have the fucking Dreamland theme. It's baked into my brain. It's branded like I'm fucking cattle. Right there next to the voices, it's fucking Dreamland. It's the worst. And if you clap to this song at tournaments, fuck you. You are the problem. C tier. Congo Jungle 64. That shit's gotta go right up there in A tier with Congo Jungle. It's the same kind of vibe. You're an explorer. If you play on this stage, you're probably a doubles enjoyer. On it's a weird one. I don't really know where to put it. If you play on it, you're a spacey main, because you're gonna sit there on that fucking shrub and practice your multi-shines the entire time. But you're not actually good at the game, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. It doesn't matter if you can multi-shine 20 times. How about you try fucking short hop fastfall L canceling for once in your life? I watch your replays. I see them. I see your little red flashes in your fucking landings, buddy. I see that shit. I know you have it toggled on. I know you're missing your L cancels. I also miss my L cancels. So C tier. Peach's Castle, dog shit. Can we all agree? I don't know why I'd enjoy playing on this stage. I don't know who plays on this stage. It's got a big bullet bill, and that's about the only thing it has going for it. Otherwise, it's literally two guys sitting on the opposite side of a wall. If you play on the stage, you are probably an enjoyer of the separation between East and West Berlin. Pokefloats is a lot of fun. If you play Pokefloats, you're an OG. You're a day oneer. You've been playing this game since it released. Maybe you were at a 2007 MLG tournament at one point. If you play Pokefloats, you have children. They're probably like 2 and 5 years old at this point. White picket fence house, or maybe an apartment somewhere. Condo. But I don't know if I can put it up here with these stages, to be honest with you. Because it's just so strange. But in that vein, I think a lot of the strangeness in this game is what makes Melee Melee. This is a fucking weirdo game, and you have to be a weirdo to play it. Everyone who plays this game is a little bit of a weirdo. Maybe it could be at the bottom of S tier. Pokemon Stadium, honestly boring without transformations, and sort of annoying with transformations. You can do a lot of dumb shit on the stage, just clipping into walls. It's probably one of the most unfinished stages in the game, but, you know, watching S2J stomp somebody through the stage is one of the greatest moments in the game. There's the stupid ledge, there's the grass traction shit, there's the fucking windmill. This stage Frozen is basically just, it's like milk, but when you have transformations on, it's like Fruit Loop milk. You drink that shit up because you know what? It's milk, but it's the most delicious milk you've ever tasted in your life. You get the windmill, you're having some fun. You get the tree, maybe you're having some fun. The other player isn't a pussy. So, Pokemon Stadium is all about you. A tier. Rainbow Cruise. This is perhaps the most bona fide old head stage in the game. If you play this, you were probably at like a launch event at your local GameStop for the game. But it's a whole lot of fun. I don't know. It's a bit big, and it's got some fuck shit to it. But when you're on the ship, you're having so much fun. There's shit spinning around, weird platforms you can break. So I'm gonna throw it right in a B tier, I think. Right at the top of B tier. Seems just about right to me. Venom. It's another one of those stages with a fucking wall in the middle, and the two players just sit on the other side of each other. I don't enjoy this shit at all. It's not the worst. It's pretty. I've had some funny interactions on it, but I don't see the appeal of it, to be honest with you. Right at the bottom of C tier. I don't think it's dog shit, but it doesn't really have anything going for it for me. Yoshi's Island. It's a cute, goofy little stage. Little goofy stage. So I guess it can go in B tier. Yoshi's Island. There's a lot of funny shit that can happen on Yoshi's Island. That little gap, you know, you want to try to spike your opponent down there or something, or fucking... You'll probably just end up killing yourself, actually, if you try to do anything with it. Maybe we'll just put it right there, right next to Flat Zone. Now we're to our final stage, Yoshi's Story. This is the stage for the badasses. If you're on the stage, you have tattoos. You want to play this game to have fun, but you want to do it competitively at the same time. That can sometimes be the best and worst thing. Sometimes you have an absolute fucking slobber knocker of a game on this stage. Both people are having a great time. It's fast paced, it's close quarters, you're scrapping, you're beating the shit out of each other. On the other hand, the stage can be super tilting. Sometimes you just get blown up. It's so small. Sometimes you get caught on a platform. You get forward aired by Ganon at 60 and you fucking evaporate. I think if you're on good terms with Randall, you know, if you guys are homies, the stage can probably go up in S tier. If you and Randall are a little shaky, a little rocky in your relationship, maybe you're feeling more of an A tier. Maybe somewhere around here. Because he can really, you know, he can fuck you. Randall and I, we go way back. I was at his wedding. That was a beautiful service, not too big. So, he and I are cool. He always lends a helping hand whenever I need it. For that, I have to give the stage S tier. That's all the stages. I'm not going to order them differently because it doesn't really matter. If you made it to the end of the video, congratulations. You did a great job. Yeah, leave a little like on the video. Leave a little comment. Tell me what your favorite stage is. And tell me what your favorite Mexican food spot is around you. Maybe I'll go try it if I'm ever in your area. Thanks, guys.